Good morning, my friends. Yeah, we're back in the chicken yard again today. It is Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. So, I'm going to the 8th chapter in Proverbs because remember my sister said that there's 31 chapters in Proverbs, one for each day. So I thought, I wonder what today says. Today is my favorite subject. My favorite. I have always believed this. I have always done this. I've always searched for it. Even when I was a teenager, I prayed to the Lord. And I would say, God, I am so confused. This friend is a Catholic. This other friend is a Lutheran. This other friend is a Baptist. My other friend is a Presbyterian. My other friend is a Mennonite. We're Nazarene. How do I know which one of these religions is right? Which one I'm supposed to belong to? I'm a teenager, mind you, 12, 13 years old. And I said, God, I ask you to show me yourself. Show me some way, somehow, who you really are, what you really have in store for my future, for my life, which religion is right, which religion is wrong, what do I believe, what do I not believe. Please teach me yourself because I want to know the truth. Oh, wish everyone could do that. What was that? That was actually wisdom. I remember my mom, I've told y'all before at my other channel, I don't know if I've said it here, but my mother and my dad both, if a boy walked me home from school, they were scared to death I was going to grow up to be a prostitute. And boys liked me. The silly thing about it was I was a tomboy myself. I loved to climb trees. I loved to catch frogs and lizards and toads and play in the creek and, run off in the woods by myself and climb trees. They really had nothing to worry about, but that's why the boys liked me. I was like them. So anyway, basically what I was doing as a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old was asking God for wisdom. For wisdom. And so my mom and dad, terrified I was going to turn out to be some crazy person because there's always all these boys around. And mind you, they're 12, 13 years old too. And we're all riding skateboards and bicycles and it was just so silly. But anyway, they were always dragging me to some preacher. They took me anytime there was a guest preacher in town, and our church knew about it. And, our church would go to their meetings, or Mother and Daddy would go to their meetings. They always took me. I don't even remember them taking my sisters or my brother, but they always took me. And so then they'd always have the preacher pray for me. So then again, I was even more confused. I was like, well, good gravy. Okay, so then one time they had this prayer group. My mom and dad had prayer groups all the time. They had prayer groups once a week, and they were either in our house or somebody else's house from our church or in somebody's office or somewhere. So one time they took me again, not my sisters or my brother, just me, and took me because there was this man there that was supposed to have words for people. You would sit in a chair and he would have words for you. And so they put me in this chair and this man came up and prayed for me and he said, this girl has a gift of wisdom. How about that? How about that? So, I actually liked that one. I liked that guy. So let's talk about wisdom today, okay? This is Proverbs 8, starting from verse 1. And it calls wisdom a female. How about that? She. Can't you hear the voice of wisdom? She is standing at the city gates and at every fork in the road and at the door of every house. Listen to what she says. Listen, men, she calls. How foolish and naive you are. Let me give you understanding. Oh, foolish ones, let me show you common sense. Oh, these young people have no common sense whatsoever. This is where you find it, my friends. right here in the Bible. It's the instruction manual. You've got to have wisdom or your life is just going to be a mess. Oh, foolish ones, let me show you common sense. Listen to me, for I have important information for you. Everything I say is right and true, for I hate lies and every kind of deception. My advice is wholesome and good. There is nothing of evil in it. My words are plain and clear to anyone with half a mind. Where did half a mind? I have half a mind to do this and half a mind to do that. Here it is in the Bible. My words are plain and clear to anyone with half a mind. If it is only open. My instruction is far more valuable than silver or gold. So that's through verse 10 of chapter 8 in Proverbs, 1 through 10. Go ahead and read the rest of it, and then keep on reading and reading and reading, because Proverbs is a lesson for how to live your life, how to raise your children, how to have wisdom, how to stay away from evil, how to know if something's evil. I'll tell you what, we have a government right now that is just full of lies and deception. Lies and deception. Not it hasn't been before. There's always been lies and deception, but now it is at a peak, an all-time peak. Godless people. It takes godless people to murder little babies, my friends. It does. I'm sorry, but it does. I'm not sorry. Jesus said he hates. The Bible says God hates hands that shed innocent blood. What is more innocent than a precious, precious baby in the womb of a woman? There's nothing more precious. And don't get me off on that subject, or this video will be 3 days long. Oh boy, common sense, did you hear it? That's how you find it. Ask God. In the Bible it says God is where wisdom comes from. The Bible is where wisdom comes from. So ask God every day. I haven't asked him in a while, but usually every single day. I used to always do it when I was driving to work. Father, please give me wisdom today. Remember Solomon asked God for wisdom, and God said that was amazing. That was the most important thing he could have asked for. So ask for wisdom, my friends. Ask for wisdom every day. And I say, Lord, give me wisdom today. Make me a blessing to everybody I come into contact with. And Father, I ask you on the days I forget to ask you for wisdom, please give me even more on those days. Oh, talk to him. He's right there. He's right where you are. He always is. Wisdom is the only way you will have common sense and you will make right decisions on a day-to-day basis. In my humble opinion, of course. All right, dear ones, I'm going to let you go, but I'll be back tomorrow. Go ahead and read the rest of chapter 8 in Proverbs. So good. Okay, bye for now.